I see two fighters. Now, I see two fighters. I see Devin Haney and Terence Crawford. Now, this is the crazy part about it. Haney is probably, I don't want to use the word hate, but he's disliked by a lot of people. You have Tank Davis fans that don't like him. You have Teofimo Lopez fans that don't like him. You have Ryan Garcia fans that don't like him. Of course, you have, especially now, Lomachenko fans don't like him. And he just have a lot of people that don't like him for whatever the reason may be. He's pillow fist, email champ. He's not a real fighter. You know, they hate this guy. I want to pivot to Crawford. Crawford was hated like that, but it was hated from the same group of people who supports Devin Haney. The same group of people who said that Top Rank was a plantation and Bob Arum was a slave owner and Crawford was a coon and Top Rank Toby because he was signed to Top Rank. But when Devin Haney became a member of Top Rank, signed to them, those very same people who called Crawford all of these racial names for being with Top Rank did not have that same energy for Devin Haney. And I know why. I do understand why, because his father does a lot of interviews with those guys and made a pact with those guys. I do get it. But it just amazes me that now that Crawford is with PBC, according to the reports, if those reports are true, he has a multi-fight deal or in line, they haven't signed yet with the PBC. Now that he's over there with them, do you foresee him still being hated as much in the past, or will some boxing fans still give him love? Or will those same guys who just hated him yesterday say, "Oh, we don't give a damn who we still can't stand him"? You know what I mean? What say you about that?
Man, look, I don't know, and I can just tell you this: Crawford don't give a damn either.
No, he doesn't. No, you're right. He
I
doesn't.
don't know, and Crawford don't give a damn, man.
He doesn't.
People gonna say whatever they're gonna create their own narrative, and that's fine. You know, you gotta understand that everybody have an opinion, man. And once you realize that everyone has an opinion, and once you realize that you as an individual person, you have an opinion as well, then you're able to live with it, man. You're able to live with anything anybody ever can say about you, bro. You're able to live with it. Their opinion doesn't mean that they're right. It's just their opinion. It's just the way they view things. They're coming from their point of view, coming from their lifestyle and how they view things, you know, and, you know, you don't have to necessarily respect it, but you definitely gonna hear it.
Yeah.
You know, I get the same type of treatment, bro. The same treatment. Coon this, coon that. Bro, buck dancing. Oh my God, he tap dancing again, the whole so on and so forth like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. It don't bother me at all, man, because I'm living a great life. My family's good. My kids are healthy. I'm blessed to be where I'm at today. I work my behind off. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those people that are saying that either or they work for themselves on the street, doing a little street hustling, or believe it or not, they work for the white man. They work for a white man. Believe it or not, they do. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know that. Those are keyboard warriors, man. We can't be worrying about no keyboard warriors, bro. Yeah. We just gotta keep doing what we do, and that's it, man. And keep being successful, bro. Keep being successful. Keep your head down and keep going.
What say you about after this Crawford Spence is over with? I'm happy. I'm hoping like hell that I'm happy that this fight is really happening, because this is going to add a lot of clarity to a lot of things. People who are Team Spence need to see some clarity and closure. People who Team Crawford need to see clarity and closure. You know what I mean? Once this is over with, what say you about so far the state of boxing? You know, how are you liking? What do you like about 2023 so far this year, Tim? It seems like we're getting some good fights. And the Crawford and Spence is the icing on the cake for me, but it seems like we're getting some good fights right now so far. What say you about that?
We're killing it, man. Boxing ain't dead, bro. Boxing ain't gonna never die.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta understand, if you follow the history, man, and you do your research, man, boxing has always been similar to this way. Boxing's been dying since the 80s, dying since the 90s, dying since every year somebody say boxing's dying. No, if you have the right product, if you have the right fighters fighting each other, man, we always gonna be around. There's no doubt about it. So the fact that we now are getting another undisputed championship and Crawford and Spence, that's another fight that all the fight fans want to see.
Right.
I hope we can get. I'm still being hopeful. We can get Usyk and Fury into the ring and get a heavyweight undisputed champion of the world, I mean, man, we are headed in the right direction, bro. I mean, if you got to look at the last 3 years, man, and how many undisputed champions that we've had.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know,
Like,
the Teofimo, he kind of motivated everyone to do that. You know what I mean? So we got to give credit to him. If it wasn't for him, that wouldn't. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Nah, I'm like,
I'm joking.
you should have saw my face. I was just like, nah. Lomachenko was the guy that was after the 4 belts. He was the guy that was after the 4 belts. Loma was that guy.
Did you think
it wasn't Teo?
Did you think now that Devin Haney is a free agent? I mean, Bill Haney did clarify on the LDBC channel that they haven't signed anything. You know what I mean? And they haven't re-signed the Top Rank. So that dispels of the myth that the reason why Bob Arum and Top Rank decided to rob Lomachenko for the benefit of Devin Haney because he was a younger fighter and Loma's the older fighter. Now that he hasn't re-signed with them, where do you see what do you see his next move being? Do you think he'll go back to the negotiating table with Top Rank and re-sign with them, or do you think he'll just maybe go back to Eddie Hearn? What do you see?
It just depends on where the money's at. Depends on where the belts are at. If he moves up to 140, Top Rank got a plethora of 140. They got a lot of 140s. They got Josh Taylor, who was the undisputed champion at 140 pounds. If he goes up to 140 and he beats Josh Taylor, dude, the kid would be a 25 or 26-year-old in the Hall of Fame already. He just beat Josh Taylor, who was an undisputed champion. He just beat Lomachenko. Yeah. Come on, man. He went to George Kambosos' hometown in his own country and defended the title. Like, he's already making a case to be in the Hall of Fame already, you know, and he's not even in the prime of his career yet. That tells you where Devin Haney's going to be going. So if Lopez can beat, if Taylor can beat Lopez,
right?
Haney moves up and he faces
Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor or Lopez, either or, because I would love to see that fight, and I would love to see that more than. I would love to see
the backstory.
Hey, that's hot. We just put together a fight right there, man. If Lopez somehow wins this fight against Taylor, wins those belts, and then he fights Haney, oh my God. Madison Square Garden, bruh, no doubt about it, they'll sell that thing out because there's so much hate there for one another.
Right.
So much hate.
The backstory.
You have it there.
The backstory. You got. I call Teofimo Lopez Sr. I call him T Diddy because he remind me of P Diddy, all in the videos, singing, dancing. He don't never let his artists be artists. He's supposed to be the executive producer, but he got to be all in the camera. They asked his son a question and he answered it for him and stuff like that. So you got T Diddy, you know what I mean? You got Bill Haney. You know, I call him Dollar Bill. So T Diddy and Dollar Bill. Then you got the Takeover. Then you got Devin the Dream Haney. You get what I'm saying? And just that backstory.
You got his daddy. No, you got his daddy too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Dollar Bill. I call Bill Haney Dollar Bill. So we got Bill Haney. So he gonna be talking trash. You know what I mean? They got their group. They roll with online on YouTube. And then, you know, Teofimo, he gonna be talking trash, bro. Like, just the backstory of that alone, I think that's gonna make it a big fight. If I'm Devin Haney, this what I say to provoke it. I said, you know, dude, you was never really undisputed. I was the real undisputed. If you look in the history books, you know, now you were ESPN undisputed. You had the French fries belt. Like, I would literally antagonize him. Like, they need to hire me, man. If they hire me, man, just to Tim, I'm telling you, just to take Brian Custer's spot just for one day, Brian. Brian, I got this, baby boy. I got this. Hey, look here, man. Now, Teofimo, sources say that you really wasn't undisputed. You had a French fries belt, a special designation belt. What say you about that? Because Devin Haney, according to what the sources say, he is the real undisputed champion, and you were the fake undisputed champion. So what say you about that? You know, just to spice it up. You know what I mean? Hey, chill. Just to spice it up a little bit, you know?
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.